자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 게임 스트레인저입니다. 자, 그 메인 스토리를 계속 이어서 가도록 하겠습니다. 그 마을에서 이제 그 트롤을 만나고 온 거죠. 전투를 한번 했고.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to
맞다, 그
control the
란록이
dragon.
나타났었지.
But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after
결국
you, they
란록이
want what we found in that
지금
vault.
주인공을 그 노리는 건
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with
해리포터랑
any of the
비슷한
goblins of
스토리의
Gringotts?
맥락을
I do
갖고 있네요.
not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes.
로켓이 뭐지?
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
아직 실력이 안 된다는
Perhaps we
안
are
된다는
only
겁니다
after a
지금.
book, but we should be prepared for anything.
더
Once
배우고
you've
오라.
honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
방어 마법을 더 연마한 다음에
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
해키 교수. 어디로 가면 되냐? 아, 요거 참 좋아.
Off on another adventure, are we?
이 호그와트 내부 성을 진짜 디테일하게 잘 구현해놨습니다. 해리포터 팬이면 이거 안 좋아할 수가 없어요 지금. 해키 교수? 아, 이 교수님이 근데 뭘 가르치던 선생님이지? 어둠의 방어 마법술인가?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs,
오, 불마법이네.
and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
과제?
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
교체한 지팡이 2라운드에 승리하기? 이거는 뭐 나도 할 수 있을 것 같은데.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
가보자 일단. 이거는 퀘스트를 했긴 했었는데 한 번 더 해야 되는구나. 이 친구가 뒷뜰에 있었나? 지금 가는 방향이 맞는지 모르겠네요. 아, 맞겠지. 달려가. 30m 남았어. 저기 있다. 아, 얼마 전에 했었는데
Ready for another round?
I
또 하게
think
됐네.
so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know.
잠깐, 루칸.
Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
세바스찬 한번
Yes, Sebastian.
해볼까?
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
이번에
Apologies in
3명이네?
advance.
소환마법 마시오 같은 보라색 벽을 부숴라. 오! 자, 딱. 오호! 오이! 오, 젠장. 딱. 죽겠다, 이런. 오호! 이 친구만 제거하면 되나? 겨우 이겼네.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see
그래,
you
뭐
then.
보상 없니?
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
그러면 여기서 루칸 브래들리, 이 친구가 루칸 브래들리인데?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of
뭐지?
course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
준비됐어.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
이건 어떻게 하는 거야?
You'll get it. Keep trying.
홍보를
You'll get it.
매기고 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
아,
I
이게
think better to discover
콤보구만.
one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
그러면 이제 해키 교수님한테 가면 되지? 빨리 가자. 이 원래 해키 교수님 과제로 서브 퀘스트를 할 수밖에 없는 구조였네요. 그럼 괜히 서브 퀘스트를 선행을 했나? 아 근데 이거 불꽃을 이용해가지고 이동해도 되는데 굳이 이렇게 빡세게 달려가네.
Revelio.
뭐가
I
있다
trust
지금.
Mr. Brattleby was able to
저거 저 뭐가
accommodate
있다
you
지금.
and that you found success in your endeavors.
이거 안 돼. 안 먹어져. 에이 그냥 일단 말 걸자.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's
지금 뭔가
to
버그가
assure
걸렸는데
you that
이
fire
듀얼
is
센스
a
진동이 안
fickle
꺼지네요.
servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
딱. 인센디오.
Good work.
그러면 인센디오를 여기다 장착하자.
Incendio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly
그냥 지금 뭐 피그 교수님한테 돌아가면 되는 건가? 좀 배웠으니까.
Some kind soul help me?
아 이게 또 제가 또 불꽃 이동을 할 수 있는데 그 열기가 귀찮아서 또 달려갑니다. 이 옛날 사람이야 내가 봐도. 편한 거 잘 안 쓰려고 그래. 다 왔다.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
갑자기 왜 그래?
I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious
일단
headmaster.
교장 선생님이
I
오라는데
shall
가야죠
find you
뭐.
when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
세바스찬과 대화하라?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
아 세바스찬 그 친구지? 장난을 좋아하시는 것 같은데 세바스찬 동기하고 들어갈 것 같네요. 위험구역에. 이런 모험은 해리포터에서도 그랬어. 헤르미온하고 이제 그
Sebastian.
닉 위즐린가?
I was
론
hoping to see
위즐린.
you.
예.
I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
아
Not many
듀얼 센스
students
진동이
have
아직도 안
extra
꺼집니다.
Rookwood's attention.
마법
What was that
쏘다가
all about?
버그 걸렸네.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the
다
tale.
말하게 됐네.
Fig had this
비밀로
port
알려다가.
A portkey to Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
그치, 결국은 세바스찬하고 가는 거지.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
피브스. 아, 맞다. 도서관에 서 선생님 있다고 그랬지.
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
밤에 중앙홀에서 세바스찬을 만나자. 오케이.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed
투명
to
마법?
be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells.
야, 이거
spells are
세바스찬
free.
능력자인데?
Give it a try.
투명. 아니 얘는 일단 이게 투명이지. 여기다가 일단 가자. 조심. 시선을 여기로 끌어야 되나? 조심. 오케이. 세바스찬 어디냐?
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
주의를 끌겠다. 열쇠가 왜 필요하지?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
그냥 가면 되나?
Is someone there?
The key. Here it is.
오호. 뛰면 걸릴 것 같은데?
That wasn't so difficult after all.
오케이,
How to
좋아.
find that book. Quietly now.
여기서
Ghost, don't let her see you.
그래, 유인을 한 다음에
You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not
아,
safe
이거
for young
제기랄.
mortals.
빨리 가자.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help
저
out?
일단 상자 열고.
We've tried everyone from Nurse Blainey to St. Mungo's.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully
일단
cryptic.
달리기가 지금 안 돼요.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
그래, 이렇게 먹는 거더라고 이 친구는.
Secrets of the darkest arts.
I'm impressed.
저건 뭐지? 저건가?
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring
저 유령은
where
뭐야?
they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
다 걸렸네.
To tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
그래.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
수습을 하려나 봅니다
Just
저기.
about to repair this armor.
세바스찬은.
Reparo. Revelio.
이 밑에 대체 뭐가 있는겨?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. transported.
뭐 게이트인데? 일단
Revelio.
아이템 하나 얻었고
Where might this
들어가
lead?
보자. 대기실의 비밀이라.
Repair.
여기로 몬수로 지나간담?
Revelio.
아, 이렇게 하는 거구나.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
뭐야? 그렇지. 뭐야, 저기도 남았어? 딱.
Incendio.
고대 마법 능력은 공격에 성공하거나 데미지를 입힐수록 향상된다. 콤보 10피트 이상부터 고대 마법 5부가 생성된다. 이것을 모으면 MP가 크게 채워지고 적은 양의 체력이 회복된다. 콤보를 많이 때리라는 거네요. 초페이스에도 좀 쓰고. 이 친구들과 또 한바탕 해야 되나? 오호. 더.
Incendio.
오, 저 떨어졌어. 오케이, 길 열리고. 오! 빨리 지나가야 되나? 야, 점프 버튼이 있다는 걸 지금 느꼈습니다.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there.
후!
Best keep my wits about me.
상자 열고. 오, 이거 애들이 많은데? 오호. 하나, 둘, 셋. 둘, 셋, 넷. 안 돼. 자, 이거 먹고. 쫙! 쩌쩌쩌. 오호. 더. 안 돼. 아, 다행이다.
It is a book after all.
이 책은 뭘까? 집는 순간 뭔 일이 일어날 것 같은데? 기억을 볼 수 있다. 뭐 세수하러 얼굴 담가볼까? 여기가 어디일까요? 비를 내릴 수 있는 그게 있구나. 마법을 걸 수 있구나. 비에다가 이게 신비한 동물 사전을 보시면은 이 비를 이용해 가지고 사람들 기억을 지우는 장면이 생각나네요. 비 뿌려가지고 하여튼 기억을 지워요. 근데 마법으로 이 정도까지 한단 말이야?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach. When we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insisted.
그때 그 꼬마구나. 비 내리기 했을 때.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
호그와트 그 자체로 고대 마법.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
그 마법을 볼 수 있다면은 마법을 쏠 수 있다는 그 뜻 같은데.
Magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
이 도서관에 이 내용이 방금 그러면 저 소녀가 마법을 배웠는데 엄한 데 써서 이렇게 된 건가?
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
아, 세바스찬 큰일
I'm
났네?
afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
협박.
You're a bright boy. Don't waste
배신할 수 있다 그거지.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
올, 세바스찬 혼자 다 뒤집어 쓰겠다.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
일단 제한구역이라는 메인 퀘스트가 완료가 됐습니다. 근데 이제 이렇게 조용해 이거. 뭐 어디로 나가야 되는 거 하나? 피그 교실로 돌아가라. 그나마 여기?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
이거 왜 안 열려? 다 왔다. 피그 교수가 책을 가지고 가라?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. A visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
왜 얘기하지 말라는 거야?
In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like
5학년에
I did.
입학한 학생
She
이야기가
could see traces
있었지.
of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
알겠습니다.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
약초학
There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
일단 교수님이 자리를 빈 사이에
And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you
더
can learn from
배우더라는
them
겁니다.
as well.
자, 그럼 메인 퀘스트 큰 단원이라고 해야 되나? 이게 끝났네요. 저는 다음 영상에서 또 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.